Witch of the West is dead.
Don't let her get away!
Let me tell you the whole story. Our paths did cross. At school.
Unlimited.
Oh, you're green.
I am.
Together we're unlimited.
She had her secrets.
Absolutely remarkable.
There is no fight we cannot win. Just you and I, defying gravity.
Why is it you're always causing some sort of commotion?
I don't cause commotions, I am one. Some of us are just different.
Listen to me. You can do anything.
Me good and defying gravity, and you can pull me down.
I know. Hello, my name is Michael Morley, and I am here to review Wicked. Directed by John M. Chu, the guy who was known for directing all those Justin Bieber movies. So you can quite imagine that I was hesitant walking into this movie. This movie stars Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jonathan Bailey, Ethan Slater, Peter Dinklage, who plays the voice of a goat, Michelle Yeoh, and Jeff Goldblum, who plays the Wizard of Oz. I gotta tell you, there are genres in movies that are like my last resort, and musicals is what is my last resort when it comes to genres. I do not like musicals. It's very rare that I actually do enjoy them. There's very few films that I actually enjoy that are musicals. So I was hesitant walking into this, and I gotta say, this was a phenomenal movie. It was, what really impressed me was the singing. Cynthia and Ariana are phenomenal singers. There's always, in every musical I have watched, there's always one that's like phenomenal, and then there's one that's just okay. And you can kind of tell this one's not as good as this one, but that one's phenomenal. It's really good to watch a film where they're all equally good. Like, I can't really compare and say which one's better. They are all phenomenal. Even the other singers who are in the movie, they all are really good. I was really impressed with John M. Chu. This is by far the best movie he's directed. And what I applaud him for is how he went from deciding, I'm going to make this all practical. This whole movie is practical. You can just tell that they are walking on real sets. It's not green screen, people. It is practical sets. And it is beautiful, and it is true to the original film. I honestly was expecting this to not be very good at all. I was actually kind of ready to think this was, yeah. I was just impressed with, I gotta say, Ariana Grande is funny. I've watched her from her Nickelodeon days on shows like Victorious. She has that teenage charm where everyone adores her and everyone loves her, and she's trying to be kind to this witch who is played by Cynthia Erivo. Because she was born a certain way, she's very misunderstood. Okay, people misunderstand her because she looks a certain way, and because she's, well, we all know what she becomes, the Wicked Witch of the West. But in this, she's a nice person. It's just, you look at them and you think, oh, well, there's something wrong with her. They kind of change your perspective on the Wicked Witch of the West. You kind of see a new origin of why she becomes what she becomes. Literally, like, I'm kind of on her side here. What's going on here? I'm expecting her to become you are gonna go in there, you're gonna die on your little dog too. She doesn't do that voice like the character from the original, okay? She does her own iteration of this character, and also it's an origin story, so she's not that witch yet. What also interested me was that this is actually a part one. I did not know that there was going to be two parts to this movie. People will ask, does it really? Two parts can be annoying, people walk away. They did that with the Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, and they've now dropped that and have called the 8th one the Final Reckoning. So they were smart that they didn't put part 1 in the marketing until you actually watch the film. But what I did really like was that the ending did feel like a conclusion to this story. It didn't feel like a cop-out. The ending didn't feel like a cop-out. It actually felt like a completion. Like, this story was completed, and whatever part 2 is going to be will be part 2. This story didn't feel like it was just cut off and it was a cop-out and we're going to have to figure out the rest of whatever. We actually got a conclusion to this story. And I thought Cynthia Erivo was phenomenal. She really is the powerhouse of this movie. She has to play a character that you have to like her and understand her, but she's also disliked, really misunderstood. You can't just help but feel sorry for her. But you're also like, well, we know what you become, so do we really feel sorry for you? But in this movie, we do. And Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh all have great appearances in the film, very charming, charismatic. Ethan Slater and Jonathan Bailey, they play good supporting acts. They're funny, charismatic, likable. Everyone here does a good job. Honestly, I think this is going to be a massive film. It's going to make a lot of money. 8.5 out of 10.
Just follow the road. It's gonna lead you right to me. The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
This wicked witch.
Don't be afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
The wizard that there is or was is ever gone.